The divine story and legacy of Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela, the world's largest religious gathering, is a confluence of faith, devotion, and spirituality. Deeply rooted in Hindu mythology, this grand festival is celebrated at 4 sacred locations in India: Prayagraj, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nashik. The origin of this event is connected to the ancient cosmic event of Samudra Manthan, the churning of the ocean, and the battle between the gods, Devas, and demons, Asuras, for the nectar of immortality, Amrita. Once, the Devas and Asuras were in constant conflict. Over time, the Devas lost their strength due to a curse from the sage Durvasa. To regain their power and dominance, they sought the guidance of Lord Vishnu, the protector of the universe. Lord Vishnu advised them to churn the Kshirosagar, ocean of milk, to obtain Amrita, the nectar of immortality. However, this was a monumental task that required cooperation between the Devas and Asuras. The Devas agreed to share the nectar and made an alliance with the Asuras. The churning process began, using Mount Mandara as the churning rod and the great serpent Vasuki as the rope. To stabilize the mountain, Lord Vishnu incarnated as Kurma, a giant tortoise, and supported the mountain on his back. As the churning continued, various treasures and beings emerged from the ocean. Kaustubha, a divine gem. Parijta, a celestial flowering tree. Kamadhenu, the wish-fulfilling cow. Airavata, the celestial elephant. Halhala, the deadly poison. The poison started threatening to destroy the entire creation. To protect the universe, Lord Shiva consumed the poison. Goddess Parvati stopped the poison from spreading in his body by holding it in his throat, turning it blue. This act earned Shiva the name Neelkantha, the blue-throated one. Finally, the pot of Amrita emerged from the ocean. As soon as the Amrita appeared, the Asuras broke their agreement and seized it. A fierce battle ensued. To protect the nectar, Lord Vishnu, in the form of the beautiful Mohini, distracted the Asuras and succeeded in distributing the Amrita among the Devas. During the battle, Garuda, the divine vehicle of Lord Vishnu, safely carried the pot of Amrita. In this process, a few drops of the Amrita fell on 4 sacred locations on earth. 1. Prayagraj, the confluence of the Ganga, Yamuna, and the divine Saraswati rivers. 2. Haridwar, the banks of the Ganga river. 3. Ujjain, the banks of the Shipra river. 4. Nashik, the banks of the Godavari river. These places became sacred, and it is believed that taking a holy dip in the rivers at these locations during auspicious times purifies the soul and grants liberation, moksha. Astrological and spiritual significance. Kumbh Mela is celebrated based on the alignment of specific celestial bodies and stars. Prayagraj, when Jupiter is in Taurus and the Sun and Moon are in Capricorn. Haridwar, when Jupiter is in Aquarius and the Sun is in Aries. Ujjain, when Jupiter is in Leo and the Sun is in Aries. Nashik, when Jupiter is in Leo and the Sun is in Virgo. These planetary movements enhance the spiritual power of the locations and make them conducive to receiving divine grace. Kumbh Mela is celebrated once every 12 years at each of the 4 locations. Additionally, a half Kumbh Mela is held every 6 years. A Maha Kumbh Mela occurs at Prayagraj once every 144 years. Millions of devotees, saints, and pilgrims gather to bathe in the holy rivers. Key cultural practices during Kumbh Mela. Processions of Akhras. The most prominent attraction of Kumbh Mela, where famous ascetics and saints, like the Naga sadhus who renounce worldly life, participate in the procession. Puja and Aarti. Prayers and offerings to the sacred rivers and deities through rituals and Aarti. Spiritual discourses. The spiritual teachings provided by revered saints and gurus fill devotees with faith and knowledge. Pilgrim's journey. People from all walks of life participate in the pilgrimage, striving to wash away their sins and elevate themselves spiritually. Significance of sacred baths. Bathing in the rivers during Kumbh Mela is considered the most purifying act. According to beliefs, it washes away the sins accumulated throughout one's life, grants liberation from the cycle of birth and death, and bestows divine grace and peace of mind. This festival is a celebration of humanity's eternal quest for truth and liberation. It unites millions of devotees in the pursuit of spiritual enlightenment. Cultural and global influence. Kumbh Mela is not just a religious festival, but also a cultural marvel. In 2017, UNESCO recognized it as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. It demonstrates its religious, social, and cultural significance. This festival serves as a platform for interfaith dialogue, cultural exchange, and the promotion of India's ancient heritage and systems of knowledge. Kumbh Mela is an eternal celebration of faith, devotion, and divinity. Rooted in the spiritual tale of the churning of the ocean, this festival connects the earth with divinity. It inspires millions to seek inner purity and liberation. Beyond its mythological origins, Kumbh Mela symbolizes unity, spirituality, and humanity's eternal quest for wisdom. It is not just a festival, but a living testament to the continuous spiritual tradition of India.